Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will discuss subgraphs. Let us consider a graph GV. A graph G dash V dash E dash is called a subgraph of the graph GV if V dash is a subset of V and E dash is a subset of E. And each edge in G dash has same end vertices as in G. Now look at this example. Here, this is the graph GV, which consists 5 vertices and 7 edges. Now look at this. This is a subgraph of GV because the vertex set V1, V2, V5 is a subset of V, and similarly the edge set E dash, which contains E4, E1 and E7, they is a subset of E. Now furthermore, look at these edges and the end vertices of these edges. E4, you can write E4 as V1 comma V2. So end vertices are V1, V2. So here also you can write E4H V1 comma V2. So end vertices are V1 and V2. So similarly you can check even the end vertices are V1, V5. Here V1, V5 for E7, V2, E5 and V2, E5. So end vertices of all these edges are same in two graphs. Therefore this G dash is a subgraph of GV. But if you draw a graph like this, and suppose this is say v1, this is v2, and say this is v5, and suppose this edge is e5, this is suppose e3, and this is suppose e2. Though the vertex set is a subset of v and edge set is a subset of e, but look at this, the end vertices of e5, here you will write e5 as v1, v2, but here e5 end vertices are v2, v3. It means this graph is not a subgraph of gve. Now we'll discuss different types of subgraphs. First, vertex disjoint subgraphs. Let GV be a graph and G dash and G double dash are suppose two subgraphs. Now these two subgraphs G dash and G double dash are said to be vertex disjoint if V dash intersection V double dash equal to 5. It means no vertex is common between these two sets. Look at this example. This is a graph GV and this is the first subgraph and this one is the second subgraph. Since no vertex is common between these two subgraphs, that's why you will say these two subgraphs are vertex disjoint subgraphs. Similarly, you can define edge disjoint subgraphs. Suppose G be a graph, G dash, G double dash are two subgraphs. The two subgraphs G dash, G double dash are said to be edge disjoint if E dash intersection E double dash equal to 5. This is the graph GV, and look at this is the first subgraph, this is second subgraph. Here the edges are E4, E7, E2, here E5 and E3. So if you find the intersection of these two edge sets, then it will be 5. It means no edge is common between these two subgraphs. That's why these two subgraphs are edge disjoint subgraphs. Now one interesting thing. Though these two subgraphs are edge disjoint subgraphs, but if you look, these two vertices V2 and V4 are common in these two subgraphs. It means these two subgraphs are edge disjoint subgraphs but not vertex disjoint subgraphs. Now go back to the vertex disjoint subgraphs. Vertex disjoint subgraphs means no vertex is common. It means if V2 is there, then V2 is not there. If V2 is not there, it means all the edges which are incident on V2, so these edges will not be there in this second subgraph. It means if a graph is a vertex disjoint subgraph, then automatically it will be edge disjoint subgraph. So remember one thing, if if two subgraphs are vertex disjoint subgraphs, then these two graphs are edge disjoint by default, or necessarily these two graphs are edge disjoint. But if two subgraphs are edge disjoint, then it is not necessary that these two subgraphs are vertex disjoint. They may be vertex disjoint or they may not be vertex disjoint subgraphs. Induced subgraph. Let GV be a graph and suppose V dash is a subset of V. A subgraph G induced by V dash, and we denote it by GV dash, is the subgraph with vertex set V dash and whose edge set contains all the edges of G having their end vertices in V dash. So first we have to select the V dash. For example, here is V equal to, you can write V1, V2, V3, V4 and V5, and suppose V dash equal to say V1, V2 and V5. So this is V dash. So You have to first select this v dash. Now for the edges, look at this. You have to select all those edges, all the edges of g having their end vertices in v2, v1, v2 and v5. So here these edges are e4, e1 and e7, e4, e1 and e7. So this graph is a subgraph induced by v dash. But if you look at here in this graph, here v dash equal to v1, v2, v4 and v5. But look at this, for these v1 and v5, for this pair the as e1 which is here in g, but this e1 as is not here in g dash. That's why this is a subgraph only, but not an induced subgraph induced by these four vertices. Similarly, we can define induced subgraph for edge set also. Let G V be a graph and E dash is a subset of E. A subgraph G induced by E dash, denoted by G E dash, is the subgraph with edge set E dash and whose vertex set contains all the end vertices of the edges of E dash. It's very simple. First choose edge set E dash. Here E equal to, you can write E1, E2, E3, E4, E5, E6 and E7. So first choose E dash. E dash equal to, suppose E4, E7 and E2. So first draw these edges. Automatically the end vertices V1, V2, V5 and V4, we have to include these end vertices. So this will be a subgraph induced by this edge set. Now factor of a graph. Let GV be a graph and G dash V dash E dash be a subgraph of GV. The subgraph G dash V dash E dash is called K factor of GV if it contains all the vertices of G. This is the first condition. It means it must contain all the vertices of G. And the second condition, the degree of each vertex is K. K, you can assign K any number 1, 2, 3, 4. So the degree of each vertex must be K. If the degree of each vertex is same, it means it is a K regular graph. So in simple word, you can say it is a K regular subgraph containing all the vertices of the graph G. Now look at this example. This is the graph GV. 6 vertices are there and 9 edges are there. Now look at this graph. In this graph all the vertices of this GE are there and the degree of each vertex is 1. That's why this is a one factor of graph GV. Similarly, if you choose these edges E6 and E6, E2 and E4, if you choose these edges, then this will again one factor of graph GV. And look at this graph here. This includes all the vertices of the graph G and the degree of each vertex is 2. That's why it is a 2 factor of graph GV. It is not necessary that every time you get 1 factor or 2 factors of a graph G. It may be possible or it may not be possible. So I hope that you got the concept of subgraph and different types of subgraph.